this hour with continuing coverage of the shooting at Florida State University. A vigil set to get underway at this hour in Tallahassee, which is, of course, still reeling today after the son of a sheriff's deputy allegedly opened fire and killed 2 people, wounded 6 others. Let's right off the bat here bring Connell McShane in, state watchdog reporter for the Tallahassee Democrat, who was part of our coverage. If anyone was watching yesterday, remember we were talking to you about your personal situation, that your husband was there at the school. Thank goodness he was okay. And now you're looking at it as a reporter. I think you're covering the community response, right? What are you seeing today, and what are you reporting on today?
I was on FSU campus today for a couple hours. It's very hot today, by the way. And I thought it would be empty, and it was not. It definitely was filled with students. People were getting their book bags, their lunches, their water bottles, their cell phones, right, that they left in their buildings and their classrooms. And professors were getting the stuff that they left in their offices, right? But at the same time, students who even weren't there were coming to pay their respects. That was something that I wasn't expecting, because it's a holiday weekend, right?
Right.
I thought people would go home for Easter, but no, some students said that they wanted to stay. They wanted to be with the people who they experienced yesterday with.
Looks like a big crowd at that vigil on right now. And the fact that it's Good Friday, I guess, plays into this for people who are religious. Obviously, it's just the timing of it. What would you say, or what have you been reporting in that regard, if anything?
Oh, people are pretty somber. In that vigil that's going on right now is right in front of the unconquered statue. Unconquered is something that is a saying. It's a mantra at FSU, and a lot of the students today felt like they didn't want to be conquered. Right? They were unconquered. They didn't want to be afraid. They didn't want to let what happened yesterday be the way that the semester ended. There are tears, of course. Students are scared, but the community is strong, as you can see. Absolutely.
Let me go to a news conference that was held earlier and talk about the victims for a few minutes. 2 dead, 6 injured, and here's part of what they were saying about, as bad as it was, about how terrible it could have been. Listen.
It's something, unfortunately, you don't ever want to be inured to, but I think that, we were very lucky. Obviously, this was catastrophic, but given the numbers of students in that compressed area, the recipe for disaster is very scary.
What would you say about that? You're reporting on the response time, university police, and I think somebody was saying it was 3 or 4 minutes, I guess, before the whole thing was over.
Oh, the response time was almost immediate. I think I mentioned yesterday when I was talking to you that as soon as my husband told me he was running because someone said shooter, we heard sirens outside of our building, which is just a few blocks away. I could hear sirens on his end of the phone. He told me he could see police cars driving across campus, driving across the green on campus. I think what the doctor said is right? Like, this could have been a lot worse. It started at the student union, or at least that's what this has been reported. And the student union at this time, noon, is completely packed. It's the place where there's the most food options on campus. There's a Panda Express, there's Starbucks. It's the week before finals. So, this was something that could have been, I don't even want to think about it, really.
I know. As bad as it was, of course, terrible. 2 people being killed and these others that are injured. But yeah, it could have been even worse. I think to your point, the doctor is right. Connell McShane, Tallahassee Democrat. Thanks again. And again, we're glad everybody close to you is safe. Thanks so much for watching. Just go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.